mother gave birth to 4 children at the Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital in Banjul. To a lot of people, this is a miracle as it hardly occurs. Dr. Patrick Udoko, who took part in the process, described the delivery as a success, saying this development hasn't happened in the history of the hospital in ages.
Having a quadruplet, that's a woman with 4 babies, is not a very common phenomenon. It happens very, very rarely. Maybe about 1 in 700 or so deliveries. And I think in the past 3 years, this is the first one we've had here. Probably longer than that, but I can say for the past 3 years.
The mother of the babies expressed happiness to having been blessed with the children. She, however, said that her expectations before delivery were triplets. The challenge she now faces is taking care of the children, but with her family around, she would surely get the help she needs. 2 of the newborns, 2 boys and 2 girls, are in a sound health status, but the other 2 are under close observation, according to Dr. Idoka.
2 of them came out with very good birth weights, so they are with her now, and then the other 2, the birth weights were a bit low. They are being managed by the experts at the other side of the hospital in the pediatric unit, so I think you could take a look at the babies. So because their weights are low, there are complications we expect in them, but we're also very sure that the pediatricians will be able to handle.
The birth of these 4 babies has reignited calls for pregnant women to join antenatal services in order to reduce the risk of unwanted complications. Measures such as scans also aid doctors to better prepare ahead of deliveries.
The fact that this woman has 4 babies underscores the need for pregnant women to have a scan early in pregnancy, because it's in the early pregnancy that we're able to determine whether she is having twins or triplets or even quadruplets, as we've seen in this case. And then the other thing is the need for proper antenatal care. This woman booked elsewhere, but once they realized that this was an abnormal pregnancy, she was referred to us. So I think those people in the clinic where she booked earlier on did a good job. Now she's had her babies. The major challenge she's going to have now is feeding the children very well, and most likely she's not going to be able to produce enough breast milk to feed them. Usually for twins or triplets she might be able to, but for quadruplets it may be a big challenge. But we're watching to see if she's able to do it, fine. If not, we'll quickly want to advise her on supplementing the feed. There's going to also be a lot of emotional challenge and also difficulty with raising all 4 children. I think she will need a lot of help with raising the children.
A trainee nurse who was also involved in the delivery also reinforced a similar message.
Being new in the department and then also on training, and then having the opportunity to deliver 4 babies through cesarean section is really difficult and then challenging. All one needs to do is dedication and being focused on the training. That's all.
The birth of these quadruplets is a success story that speaks volumes about the state of our healthcare delivery system. But for such positive gains to be sustained, pregnant women must play their own part by conducting regular medical checkups to avoid unwanted complications. A number of Gambian children who were flown out of the country as a result of ill health are now treated in Germany could open a window of opportunities for several other Gambian children who are in dire need of medical assistance to stay alive. Ibrahim Abalde tells us more about the latest efforts being devised to help disadvantaged Gambian children going through life-threatening medical conditions.
It could pave the way for a sustainable relationship built on trust and hope. They have been treated like royalty, and now everyone seems to be taking it in, counting on what has been achieved so far.
This was very serious, but we have gone throughout the country to try for this boy to be cured, but no possibility. The time I found these people, they are good, they help us. It is doesn't take us any cost. We didn't pay nothing, absolutely. They have did all their treatment, everything from here up to Germany. We didn't pay nothing, absolutely.
They were all full of smiles, a momentous occasion never to be forgotten. After 11 months, these children who went through life-threatening medical conditions are now back with renewed confidence after specialists work on their cases. The philanthropic organization known as Peace Village in Germany decided to team up with their Gambian partners to build a relationship that is beginning to bear fruit.
The treatment was very successful. I've visited the 3 kids once in Germany also, and we are very, very happy that after 9 months stayment in Germany, the treatment is absolutely good. The kids are completely well, and it was very important that they stay so long because of the after treatment. That is always a problem.
What were the patients suffering from?
One patient, one girl had a problem with her anus. Yes. And the other one had a problem with the esophagus. He was swallowing something which was an acid or something like this, and the other had a infection of the skin of the bones.
So we will do our bit to ensure that we can help as much Gambians as it is possible, but we might not be able to do it all. And people should understand that those that are enrolled are the most luckiest ones, and others will subsequently follow, but it cannot all go in one row.
It's very appreciative, and this is an initiation of His Excellency the President, and we hope more children will benefit from this expensive treatment abroad. These are rare conditions that we see in country here, and the facilities are not available to manage within the sub-region either. So I think it's a good gesture, and we look forward to see this. We see more people benefiting from such referrals.
From the foot of the aircraft to the VIP lounge, the treated children were given a befitting welcome by their parents and well-wishers who were curious yet fulfilled. For their Gambian handlers, Dr. Azade said if all goes as planned, this could be the opportunity disadvantaged Gambian children who are in dire need of medical assistance could grab.
I am privileged to be a board member of this Freedom Village organization, and with the project of the Gambia, we have spoken to Mr. Matthias, and we have organized this organization to come to the Gambia and to look after those children who cannot be treated in the Gambia. As we see in the newspaper almost every week, they are children. So we are very privileged actually to give this fantastic message to the people of the Gambia, to tell that now this organization is available, and that children who cannot be treated in the Gambia, we can identify them in a collaboration with the Ministry of Health, of course, and then this be organized to take these children to Germany, to either they need treatment or eventually if they have got the surgery operation they have to do. So this is one of the best news for the Gambia, that these people now cooperating, and then that we are encouraging them to take care of those very ill children in the Gambia to have a chance to have a proper treatment.
Staying with these kids for almost a year enabled these medical practitioners who examine their cases to feel the bond that binds a patient and a doctor.
It's not so difficult for children to learn languages, and in a hospital they learn the language very fast, and they come back to Peace Village and they could very fine German. But also in Peace Village with other children they talk always German, or for example they can also very good Portuguese because they talk to the children from Angola in their mother language in Portuguese, so Muhammad can speak very good Portuguese now and German. Yeah.
Ibrahim Balde, Grts.
Watch out for our next Weekend Spectrum segment on the plight of Gambian children, plus an encounter with parents bearing the brunt of their loved one's predicament. When we come back, we take a closer look at some of the historic speeches of Nelson Mandela, and we refresh our memory on Edward Snowden's complicated journey to settlement.
Jamangi jamu jamangay way baram way yalla dafa dul teggin nak ñi tok di la xarte xoronam yey baganter yi me di ba ñu di tislo karayba tak lewetali bo la tumal jéggal ñu lolu salam yalla jamangi jamu jamangay way baram yalla ñola war jaar feneen muy doon dégg fit ndeysa laxasay bu mi jaaxle del si di joy nga di baax da iman moote ñu ne jañ jërëjëf yaa di del si way bay salaam jamangi jamu jamangay way baram yalla rëccu naa